Greetings and welcome to another bead haul for Odin's Bead Haul. Don't mind the makeup swatches you may or may not find on my hands, because I just couldn't be bothered to wash them off. So this one was kind of an exciting trip. I just came back from a duo of bead shows. It was a long-ass drive and my body fucking hurts because of it, but you know, it was fun. One was more beading based and it was kind of smaller. It was interesting. It kind of ran a little bit like an artist alley in some hotels that I've seen, where it's basically you rent out a room and you run your shop through the room, which is kind of a cool way of doing it. So they had a hallway, 2 hallways of rooms of beading places, and it was really cool. And that one was more like beader focused, when the other one I went to was a more gem show where it had more like gemstones and finished jewelry and stuff like that, which was kind of nice, but I didn't end up spending too much there because I was of the mentality, well, I don't really, if I was going to buy some gemstones, I wanted to buy stuff that was, you know, I'd be able to use, like actual gold stuff, and I just don't have the funds to do that right now, so I stuck mostly with beading things. But it was huge, and it was overwhelming, and basically with that gem show, I crapped out like halfway, and I just couldn't finish going through the whole place, so I just gave up. And I think this is going to be a 2-part one. I'm going to show you what I got at the shows, and then I'm going to show a haul for stuff to complete a necklace, because I didn't spend too much there, so I decided to buy the supplies for a necklace that I need to finish. Some of you, if you have been part of my Facebook group, which you should join our Facebook group, there will be links down below, but you might have seen this pendant that I have been working on. I originally was doing this piece because I wanted to compare the regular flat Chaops to some super Chaops, which I have recently bought, and I'm going to have a highlight video on the differences between this one, between the super Chaops, the regular Chaops, as well as the comparing the gem duos and the diamond duos together. And it kind of exploded, because I was like, this is an 18mm Rivoli that I got in here, and I decided, just for the lulz, what would happen if I did the same pattern with a 27mm Rivoli. And this is what I ended up with, and unfortunately I ended up using the crystal skull that I had just recently bought, and yeah, so I guess I have to buy another one. So anyway, now I've got this as a centerpiece, and I'm thinking of putting 2 of these on each side of it, and like a 14mm on the side of that, and then the shape, and then like this is the shape that I kind of started designing with the diamond duos and stuff. I gotta finish the polish. This is basically just a prototype for when I did try to determine what would wrap around a pearl, so I got some spacing things that I'm gonna fix later. But anyway, this is the shape that I did to demonstrate the diamond duos versus the gem duos. So I figured, you know what, I'll just make a chain with a bunch of those to finish the rest of the piece. So I've got to do that. And yeah, so once I have that piece finished up, I will end the haul that comes in with this, because I have some materials that I need more of. Once I do that, I'm going to have that on the next part of the video, so I can show you what I bought to finish this off. So yes. On to the actual crap that I bought. An Astrophyllite from Russia, and this is what it looks like. I liked it because it kind of reminded me of winter. Kind of like a snow-fallen ground, and you got like sticks poking out of it, but I don't know too much about this material quite yet. Apparently, according to the merchant, it was quite rare. But I kind of liked this one, because it was unusual and I haven't seen it before. And yeah, so I might be doing a wintry themed, woodsy themed one with that sometime. And this place, unfortunately, did not have a website. They were called Horizons Gemco. A lot of these places in the gem show didn't have actual websites. They basically just do shows, then deal in that. So it's kind of hard to, if you guys were interested, it was kind of hard to show you guys what they had. So that is my one little purchase from the big gem show. And most of my other stuff is all from the bead show itself. And let's see, I didn't do too much damage. I found this place called Talisman's Beads, and they had this giant tube of little spikes that was really adorable, and I definitely could have a use for them. If I can get the cap off. Oh lord, and I spilled it. So, this is what these look like they're little drops that are on like a little spiky pendulum thing. And yeah, I like them. They're very cute and very useful, and I have a shit ton. This is a 6-inch tube full of them, and I paid $6 for it. So, that's not bad. These are probably pewter, not a very, precious metal, but, you know. Then, from this place called Silver in Style, I bought a couple of, brass charms, pewter charms. They're probably pewter, but they were really cool. They're these little key compass things with a little stone inside, and I just really liked how they looked. Kind of reminded me of, like, some JRPGs for some reason, but they're cute. And then I got 2 of these little Star of Chaos things, which are kind of cool. I'm not sure the way they're all the arrows are situated. I'm not sure how I could hang this on something. I could probably fill it with resin too, with all these open spaces. That'd be kind of nifty to fill in with a bunch of different colors of resin. How I would hang it, I'm not sure. Maybe I can anchor something in between, or wrap a loop around one of the points. I don't know. I'll figure something out. But yeah, that was all I got from this place. Then from another stall, I got a pretty labradorite cab. And I'm not sure. The camera is very bright. And I don't know if you can see the flash in here of what it looks like. So you can kind of see the fire going on. And you can see the chaos of my fucking room. But whatever. There's blue flash. There was a lot of labradorite in this one, in the show, actually. And they were really pretty, but some of them were a little pricier than I wanted to pay for them. I even found some places that had purple flash in them. But this one I only paid $8 for. And I thought that was a really great deal, so I grabbed that. From PJ Bead's Lampwork, I had to fill in my lampwork quota. I got these really teeny tiny sets. And I paid $14 for it, which is pretty awesome. And it was just a really pretty green-blue set that I want to do something with. I love lampwork beads so much. They're very pretty. And I had a really, really hard time picking what I wanted to get, because I wanted to bring one set down. And they had a bunch of sea-themed ones that were really cute, and I don't know, this one was the one that spoke to me the most, so I brought that one home, and I might do something with that later. And that is what I got from, a good chunk of what I got. Most of my haul was basically from Back2Bead. I met Kelly in person, and he's such an awesome dude. Oh my god, if you guys haven't checked out his shop already, you need to, because he's got some cool stuff, and he's a really cool guy, and yeah. So, that is his business card, and I bought a bunch of things, and then he also, before I get to what I purchased, he also sent me home with, pretty much each color of his 4 seeds, which I need to work more on, because I just love these. They're so cute. I love the shape of them. So we've got, looks like a crystal gold, we have a jet Picasso. They're just so teeny and cute, and I need to do more with them. I have ideas formulating, but, California Gold, and Capri Gold, they're so cute, and we have Golden Pixie Dust, which looks like it's got like a coppery sheen to it. Golden Pixie Dust, we have the Matte Gold, which is pretty. We have the Silver Surfer, which I believe is one of his exclusive colors. If I'm not mistaken, I might need to be corrected. But that one, and Old Copper, which is a really, really pretty reddish. More on the red side than a typical copper. So I like that. We have the Opaque Black, which is always a staple in my collection. And finally, we have black with Capri Gold on one side. So those are so cute. Thank you so much for these. I will put them to good use, and I will be sure to share pictures. So yes, be sure to check that out. Check out these shapes. And then, so for the stuff that I actually bought, I bought a lot, and I like it. So I had to refill my stash of fire polish beads, because he has some really unique finishes that you just can't find anywhere else. This is, let's see, these are 4mm etched in old copper AB, and I love the way old AB appears on the etched polish finish. You can kind of see that, how it just kind of is super shiny. And he has a massive pack on these. This was $20.50 for 600 pieces, and it's taken me a while to get through the ones that I've had. My favorites being the old steel, which he didn't have any old steel at the time. I did, however, get of the 3mm size. So, because I got the 3mm old steel with the AB, and this is really pretty. So this is the old steel AB, not etch, because these are tiny. So yeah, 3mm old steel AB, and this is so pretty. I really like the way the blue shines off of this. We have, let's see, 3mm in Fire Polish Magic Wine, which we all know how much I freaking love Magic Wine. So that's what these are. They're so pretty. And then I grabbed another hank of old steel. I have plenty of 4mm old steel that I still have yet to use, but, you know, I'm always using it, so. I got more of this one. This is the etched old steel AB, so this one has a lot of finishes on this one. This one was $22.50 for that. 600 pieces, and look at them all. They're so pretty. That, and I got 3mm in matte gold, because I really just liked it in person. That's what I love about shows, too, because you can exactly see what the finish is in person. But yeah, I got matte gold, and finally, for the fire polish, I got, ooh, this one's just really gorgeous, Capri Gold. So we got Capri Gold, 3mm, and I really like how shiny that is. They're so pretty. So I got those for my fire polish collection, because oh, wait, no, I lied. I have one more, 4mm Cry Blue textured fire polish. These ones were kind of interesting. I haven't really seen this one. It kind of looks like etch, but not. It's like a ink wash of color on it. So there's some, like, crystal showing through, but I think it would add a nice little, tiny, contrasting color to any pieces, so that was cool. I like those a lot. So yes, now that is it for the fire polish. And then I got one packet of mini duos in Magic Copper, just because I haven't used too many mini duos, and I just really like these. They look really pretty, so I bought them. And that's pretty much all I needed to do. And finally, I bought quite a few hanks of his new bead studs. These are cute. They're little pyramid beads. They're 2-hole pyramids, but these have the etched finish on it. This is etched old copper AB. So I grabbed one strand of those, which are really cute. I like those a lot. And then I got regular old copper without the AB. And I got, what else did I get? I got Silver Surfer in those, in the etched form. I really like these. I got an old steel, of course, because I really liked the antiqued, aged aesthetic on these. These were really pretty. And I got 2 strands of Magic Wine, because I love Magic Wine. So yes. That was my haul from Back2Bead.com. These things are so cool, and I can't wait to play with these. Be sure to check them out, because they have lots of nifty stuff. And yes, so that was it for my little adventure in the beading world. The 2 bead shows I went, they weren't bad. And I'll probably go again whenever my wallet allows me to. And yeah, so now I'm going to show you the haul from a bunch of places where I bought materials for this piece, in case you are interested in that. So yes. Time warp! Welcome to the future! Anyway, so my orders came in to finish this necklace piece here, and of course, being me, I didn't order just the materials to make this piece. I got some stash fillers too, and yeah, so I ordered from Art Beads and Fire Mountains. I'm going to show you Art Beads first because it's smaller, and because they didn't have Paramount didn't have everything that I needed. First up, I bought 5 18mm Rivolis in Crystal Silver Night, only because I really freaking love this color, and I had 2 in my stash, but I really love this color, and those 2 were already spoken for, so I bought these to just fill in my stash because I love this color. And I'm going to probably separate these because I really don't like how they're all lumped in one packet, and this is really gonna scuff them up. So I'm gonna separate them, but this is what it looks like. It's a silvery silver color, and it's very pretty. And I likes it. To use in my necklace, they didn't have jet Rivoli, so I don't know what's going on with it. I can't find 18mm jet Rivolis, but I bought jet Rivoli buttons, which is kind of the same thing, and it's really not going to matter because this is an opaque piece. So that's one side, the front side of it, and then it's got the button, which I'm kind of liking buttons because I can totally just put something through there. But anyway, it's going to bezel the same despite the giant hole. So I'm going to put 2 of those on each side here. So I got 4 of those just because I'm only going to use 2, and I'm going to put, and I'll have 2 extra jets for whatever the fuck I want. Then I got another package of crescents in hematite because I wasn't sure if I was going to have enough for the entire piece, and I wanted to refill whatever I use. Anyway, so I bought jet hematite crescents, and the same with diamond duos. I'm probably going to use a good chunk of these diamond duos in the chain portion of my piece. So I bought more of those. And I also bought 1 fucking 4mm cyan bicone, because I was like 7 cents away from free shipping, so I bought 1 measly little frickin' bicone to get my free shipping, and stuff like that. So, that was art beads. On to Fire Mountain, I got a bunch of crap. Per usual. First up, I bought 47 chokers, ribbon chokers. They look like this. I bought 47 ribbon chokers because it was cheaper to buy 47 ribbon chokers than it was to just not buy 47 ribbon chokers, which is hilarious to think about. But this one's kind of interesting. It's got 2 rings at the center, so you can put a little chain thingy here. It's 16 inches, and you got the clasp with the extender, and it actually fits me, which is kind of cool. But I can use them. I don't know where I will use them, but I can use them, because they are a pretty nifty shape. So, let's see. That was the most useful thing out of the 25-cent bargain bins that Fire Mountain has. They're basically trying to incentivize you to buy their shit off their hands. So yes, I have 47 of them. All here. Yeah. I wanted that assortability. So, on to the actual stuff I'm using for the necklace. I bought a pack of 4mm light cyan bicones because I also wasn't sure how much I had in my collection, and I didn't know how much I was going to use, so I figured I might as well buy some just to have them. I also got a pack of 14mm Rivolis in jet because that's what I'm going to put on the other end, and they came in packs of 4, so now I have 2 bonus ones. Oh, I actually ended up buying 2 packs of 4mm bicones. So, there we have it. I'm currently digging through this shit because, yeah, I decided not to organize myself. What else is new? I got 2 little 2 strands of 3mm fire polish in garnet because I wasn't sure what color I'm using. I used jet in this one, and I think I'm going to keep doing that. So, but I just decided to buy red because if I didn't use it in this necklace, I could use it in my stash because that's very useful. It's a very useful color to me. And on that note, I also bought 3 strands of 130 jet. So yes, I bought the jet to go in this. 3 strands of that. I'm probably not going to use 3 strands of that, but I got 2 packets of 3mm bicones because I used them in the front of my bezel. So that's what I got for that. And then I bought an assload of pearls because I really wasn't sure what the hell I was going to use. And yeah. I really liked this pop of white here, just how it added some big contrast here. So I bought iridescent white. and I was really just mulling over what colors to use, so I bought it in 3mm, I bought it in 4mm, I bought it in 6mm, seeing what I would use, because I was really I sat there for a while I was deliberating over what color I wanted to use, and I didn't want, like, a plainer color, so the iridescents were nice. I also bought iridescent red in the same, so I got a 4mm, a 6mm, and a 3mm, and as well as an 8mm, because I think that is what I'm going to use for my chain here. Are these 8 or these 10? These look huge. I might have gotten something too big. Well, shit. Oh well. As I was gonna say, after going over that, I'm probably gonna put them all in my stash, whatever I don't use. So, I got this one because I have hematite crescents, and I have the hematite diamond duos that I'm using. And black really wasn't gonna stand out in the center, so I wanted something that kinda popped a little bit, and I didn't like the look of the plain reds because, you know, it's boring. And then I got 2 little drops to go on the ends of each of the Rivolis, and they're going to hang out like this one at the end. I also got scully things, because what I saw, I'm not sure if these are the hotfix or the no hotfix ones, but I saw on Swarovski's idea pages, they took 2 of these, fused them together on top of a piece of thread, and they used those like beads. And I liked that idea, so I'm going to put those on the 18mm ones, and I'll do something else for the 14mm Rivoli, probably something small. But yeah, so that's what I'm going to do for that, and I think that would be really freaking cool. And finally, I got a clasp, because I actually had an idea on what to do for a beaded clasp instead of cheating and getting a regular sized clasp, so I got this one, but I'm gonna basically do this on top of it, just split this ball in half and do each side like that on each half of the magnetic clasp, and I think that would be really freaking cool. It's just a matter of how I can make it work. So, yes! And I don't know about you guys, but I find bead shopping for a specific project so frustrating, because not one place has everything, and I don't want to be waiting 12 years for shipments to come in from 12 different places. Plus, I don't want to pay shipping for 12 different places. And, yeah, it's just really, really, really irritating to me. I get really frustrated. Bead shopping with no particular objective in mind is fantastic and fun, and kind of detrimental to your wallet. But, anyway. So that was my experience with this bit, shopping for this necklace, and now, from Fire Mountain, I also got a bunch of crap that I totally didn't need, but really, really wanted. So first was kind of a tool that I've been meaning to get. I got a draw plate, cheapy $3 draw plate. I think I need to drill bigger holes in this, because that is a very, very small hole. But it might not be a big deal. It might, I don't know. But yeah, I got a cheap draw plate. It was $3, and I haven't done Viking knit in a long time, and I really enjoy Viking knit, so yeah. I might even drill a hole in the handle up here so that I can actually use it. But I got a draw plate. Then I refilled my Raven Skull stash. You guys might know of my obsession with these Raven Skulls. I used these in my little Memento Mori piece that I made last Halloween, and I ran out of them, and it made me sad. So I got I got 1 package in silver and gold for the large ones. I also got the tiny ones because they're really cute. It's also in silver and gold, if I can find the gold in my pile of crap. There they are. The gold. They're so cute. I love them so much. Oh my god. So I got that to refill my stash. I also got some Rivolis in colors and finishes that I haven't seen before. Well, in person anyway. And I just wanted them. This is a 16mm in ultramarine, which is really freaking pretty. So I like that. I also got 16mm because, I don't know, I guess I've been having a 16mm kick. I also got a 16mm in Ultra Mocha. Ultra Cocoa. I'm not, this one's okay. I just wanted to see this one in person. I knew kind of what it would look like, but I think I definitely like the marine better. And then this, I'm not sure what color this was. It was a finish I never bought before. This is Pastel Chrysolite, It's kind of a semi-matte kind of going on. You got a green with this wash of, like, it's almost like a matte AB. They had other colors of this, and I just wanted to get one just to see what this finish looked like in person. And it's okay. I can see it working with a lot of shinier colors, and, you know, I can probably make it work. And then, my things that I really probably shouldn't have bought so many of, but they're so freaking glorious. Y'all know about my obsession with SCARABS, right? Well, I have encountered these on Fire Mountain, and they are freaking third-party coated SCARABS. Oh my god. And I also, I spoke with actually Bello Modo, and they said that they were able to get some in for me, so I picked out 3 finishes from the third party, and they might be ordering some for me. So if those come in, I will totally show you guys those too, because these are freaking gorgeous. So I bought them in Volcano, which kind of radiates in a super purpley gold with little hints of green. I got 4 of those, and they were freaking expensive, especially when it comes to Fire Mountain prices. I think they ended up being like $2 a pop. Along those lines. Yeah, you can kind of see the finish on the metallic-y side, and then the clear side. So, that is really fucking pretty. Got Volcano. That's not Volcano, that's Vitriol. Spoilers, I got Vitriol. Next up, I bought Vitriol Medium, which I'm not sure is too much of a third-party coating. It's very common, I've found. Especially in Rivoli's, but that is the metallic-y side. That is the glassy clear side. It's so very pretty. I bought 4 of those. And then Mahogany, which is very pretty. It's like a, it has a pinky shimmer to it on the, backside. And it's kind of like a champagne-y, taupey color on the glassy side. And finally, I bought Aquamarine Glacier, or Glacial Blue. This one is cool. It does look very similar to Aquamarine. However, if you look real close to it, I might open this one up, actually. If you look, oh god, that looks glorious in person. If you look real closely, it has a flash in it, like purpley pinky in it. It is so pretty. That is the finished side, and I think that is the clear side. So if you use it on the clear side, it looks like Aquamarine until you rotate it around, and it has the most subtle flash of pink and purple in it. It is so pretty, and it kind of sucks because that means I'm probably going to be hoarding these and not using these, but we'll see. We'll see how that works. But yes, I think Bello Modo was going to order some for me I ordered some, I don't remember what colors I requested, but I think Sphinx and Eclectic or Electra, something like that. I don't remember. Anyway. And finally, they gave me a free gift of these, I think the anti-copper Helix beads. Looks like 6mm Helix beads. I don't know. They're pretty. I don't know what I'd use them for, because I still have those frickin' packs of Helix beads in Purple Velvet and Peridot that I've never used, ever. So, I don't know, they kind of look basically like carved bicones. So those are nifty. But, yeah. That was my order to Fire Mountain and my stash filling, and I, again, have a lot of crap that I just don't need. But, anyway, I will keep you guys posted on this. I will probably post update pictures on my Facebook group, so if you have not joined yet, you should totally join our Facebook group at Creations from Lessons with Odin. Links will be down below, as per usual. And on that note, you guys should totally show me your creations. I'm kind of talking to myself in the group. And while that is cool, I do that every day. I don't go on the internet to talk to myself. I talk to other people. So show me what you make out of my tutorials, because that would be totally fantastic. But yes, I think that will do it from me. Let me know what you guys think of all this crap. If you bought any of these finishes before, let me know what you did with them, because I'd love to see. And also, be sure to subscribe and like up this video if you want to see more bullshit from me. Check out my tutorials here on YouTube. I'm going to have some very, very exciting things happening real quick, so be sure you get notifications on my channel too, because this is going to be really, really cool. And I can't really tell you what it is yet. So, yes, check out other tutorials, check out my Skillshare classes and my other shenanigans that I perform here on this channel. All pertinent links will be down below. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and of course, if there's anything I need to be trying out right now, feel free to let me know down below, and I will see you next time. Gem duos versus the diamond duos. There's a loud-ass motorcycle outside.